To finish your game, every single game is going to finish the same way. And you need to first, before you complete this step, you need to make sure that everything is arranged the way you wanted it. You've bug tested it in several different positions. You've made sure that it looks good in all sorts of different formats. You've double checked your anchor points. You've double checked that your random guesses work and maybe even play tested each other's games a little bit to make sure you get a second pair of eyes on it. When you're done, you head up to the top of your game and you go to file, and I always go to build settings first instead of just build and run because I want to double check that everything is as it should be. There aren't any extra scenes in the build. There's everything's fine there. So I've got scenes start game, scenes gameplay, scenes end game. Perfect. That's exactly what I want. And we are going to be building our games for now in the format WebGL, which basically just means it's an HTML based, like browser based form that we can load into a web browser. So whenever you click on it, it says something about downloading the module, let me know and we will get that taken care of. But if you already have this screen, that's fantastic. So you will click on WebGL and you'll click build, and it will take for a simple the first game, the number guess game, it'll probably take about, I think it took about 10 minutes to finish mine. It may take longer because you have very slow computers. So you will just have to occupy yourselves in the meantime doing something productive. I'm not going to record the build because that seems wasteful, but make sure you save it somewhere you will be able to find it again and name it descriptively because naming things descriptively is very important. So after you've built your game, I've actually already built this game. So I'm actually going to just go ahead and close out here. And you can see I made a folder for my built games, and it's on my desktop. And I made a secondary folder called my first Unity game, and it's got all of this information inside of it. So if I were to double click on index, it would open the game. But instead of doing that, I'm just going to move on to where we're going to upload it. So we are going to use a website called simmer.io. So simmer.io. And what you're going to do here is you're going to use this to upload your game to. You need to click on upload a game, and you need to sign in or sign up. You can use your school account for this, that's fine. So I'll go ahead and do sign in. Let's call it Knox VR teacher. And I agree to their terms of service. And I will probably cut out some of this stuff, but this is just extra information. Right now, I need to scroll all the way to the bottom to the upload. So I need to create a Unity WebGL build, already done, and then you drag the build folder here. So by build folder, it means that I go to this first Unity game folder that I made, and I'm going to just drag it in here. And when it's done, it brings up your upload, and it says we recommend playing your game for at least 20 seconds or so we can pick up any screenshots. Right off the bat, I do notice something a little odd happened to my anchors, but it seems like it's still probably playable. Possibly I anchored something got moved from the center. I'm not sure, but we'll see. So my number guess game, I'm going to start. My number is lower than that. 161. Sure, that sounds like a good number. It's correct. Oh, that's no bueno. So if something like this happens, I want you to go back to your game and adjust your anchor points and try again. It only takes a little bit of time, so it should not be too painful for you. So yeah. Right now, for the sake of just demonstration, I'm going to save this upload. Normally I would discard it, right? Because it's not exactly the way I want it. But right now, I'll save it. That's okay. My upload is live. I don't want to make it public because I'm just using this for demonstration purposes. And we've got this information. This is my first game. This is the screenshot that it's picked for me. It made it automatically. For my description, I'm going to say Unit 1, maybe not, because my cat has made it her life goal to lay in front of my keyboard and block the signal to my computer. Let's see, Unit 1 game. Just FYI, I just laid my keyboard on my cat, and she's pretty chill with it. So I'll see how long this lasts before she tries to eat my hand. All right, pick your categories right now. I'm not gonna be too picky. Let's say it's a 2D game definitely, and it's not really a text adventure, so we'll just leave it with that. And I don't need any advanced options. That's fine right now, so I'm just gonna save that. You can embed your game on a website, a Patreon, a Kickstarter, or Medium, and I would like to click on this website information. We've already uploaded our game. We updated our info. Now we have to embed it on the page. So let's view our content. And this button right here is called the embed button. That's those brackets are brackets that are put around HTML text. So it's kind of that lingo for that. So here is your last task in this, and the rest I will take care of. Once you're sure that your game is perfect, you're going to select that whole code, you're going to copy it, and then you're going to go to your email and you're going to send it to me. Right now, I'll just put it right here on my notepad that I can copy and paste from later just to make sure I don't lose it. You're going to send this to me. I will embed it on the game design website, and your game will have officially been submitted for grading. So you will follow that process every single time we finish a game, unless otherwise noted. And I hope that it is all clear to you and makes sense. Let me know if you have any questions.